Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5, the modern era of our Peter playthrough here, where we're working on tooling every tile in our empire to be appeal based, to try to squeeze out this tourist victory. And I think we can get it. I don't think we're in a situation to just straight up lose, but it might be close. I think if we let the AI have too much more time, that they're going to just take over everything and take us out. But we are finally top on culture. It doesn't really do us much anymore because we've hit conservation. So, I mean, that's like pretty much everything we want culture for. And we're working our way towards steel in order to get the Eiffel Tower, which will improve our empire greatly. We'll be able to throw national parks pretty much wherever we want at that point, as long as we get that. We have a meteor shower down here, down near all of these stupid barbs. Don't think I'm going to have anything to do with that. So, ooh, I do want to plug that in. 100% tourism from all of that stuff. We'll throw that in. And I do have an archaeological museum here now. We're saving up the cash to get an archaeologist to come scoop all these things up and maybe try to pop into Gilgamesh's borders and grab some of his things if possible. I would like to start theming if at all possible, because I think we're going to need all the tourism that we can get, and theming is going to be part of that. We'll take Kumasi. I do have trade routes to most civs, but not everyone. So trade route here. She doesn't have a trade route yet. He doesn't have a trade route yet. But I'll get there eventually. I need to start taking away culture per turn from Nzinga though. She's gonna get pretty big on the culture front, but I just don't have enough spaces. If I look here, purchase, great works, writing. I would like to purchase whatever I am able to purchase from her. As many great works of writing from her as I can. That should fill up most of our writing slots. Well, it's all of our writing slots except for this one. Okay. And that should help slow her culture down, but it did cost us quite a bit of gold in order to get that going, right? Yeah, it does drop her to 233 culture per turn. It should boost us up to quite a bit more than 258 culture per turn. We just got plundered, which sucks. I don't like that. We can't put that in yet, or that policy in yet, because we don't have enough. We just don't have enough population in any of our cities to really get any use out of that. I did just lose a trade route. And losing trade routes means building more trade routes, but I'd rather get my tourism from those before I lose it to steel, because I am going to hit steel pretty quickly here. Let's go into Reformed Church. I can fire on these stupid barbs down here. I am working on a field cannon, but you know, who knows when that'll actually get produced. But we are working on it. And I do just want to start putting envoys into money at this point. Give me money. I need all the money. Money to keep me going here. She's going to like all the amenities that I have floating around. I am doing pretty well right now on the amenity front. Housing, not so much down here in that city, unfortunately. Can't keep working on my lighthouse or my medieval walls because I got damaged. That sucks. We'll just throw it into the campus. Let it be doing something while I deal with all these various annoyances and issues. What do I need to bring you back? 1360. Is there anything that I would rather have for all of that? No, not really. So with 1360, I can build this preserve. I can build this theater square. Or I can come up here and I can build this. Did I do the stupid thing and put my preserve here? No, that's what I wanted. I wanted to put my preserve there. I can come build that preserve. Probably don't want to build the theater square with Herc. Preserves are expensive and they're hard to build, so that's probably what I'll be picking up. We need to put a museum down here, an art museum. I don't really need an archaeological museum anymore. I think we're pretty set on those. All right, with this builder, I want to come down and get this, and I want to get this, and then probably build a farm here or something to help Moscow grow. Moscow is not growing at all, and it needs to grow. I need to get culture return back on Guitarja. Keep going for walls just to get a little more tourism, eking out just any more tourism that I can get. And I need to tool myself over towards faith production as well to afford the rock bands that I'm going to need in order to win this as well. That consulate's going to be pretty juicy. So let's get that as fast as we can. None of those matter to me right now. I mean, monarchy would be pretty good, actually, because I have so many walls everywhere. But it's only going to be good for like 12 more turns. 4 turns on rifling, and then however many turns for steel. Alright, so that's done. Let's repair our outer walls. I can't repair it for another 2 turns. Okay. Well, never mind. I forgot that that restriction was in to prevent you from constantly repairing walls and looping it. This is not finished building, and it would be good to finish it. So let's go ahead and revive this big boy. Transfer you... Where do I want to transfer you? Let's transfer you up here. Move you out of the way. This is working on a builder. Oh wait, are you already done? You are already done. Never mind. I need to transfer you somewhere else. I am working on a theater square here. Moscow is not big enough yet to get its own preserve. It's actually still pretty far from being big enough. Just work on more gold. Whenever I get enough, I would like to build a shrine up here, probably, or a grove, I mean, up there. Get that grove going, get better yields up on that city. I guess what we'll do is we'll transfer you to Nizhny Novgorod and use you to deal with these barbs. And then once we have these barbs settled, we'll build our national park down here. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough for me.
Human nature.
Wipe you out. We can take that out. Urbanization to get our neighborhoods. Neighborhoods also help us get tourism as well through the shopping malls. Yeah, work that and grow just a little bit faster if you would. And then we'll remove this later. We'll remove that pretty soon. What is it about cultural victories that I like so much? What is it about national parks that are so engaging? I think it's just seeing the yields. These yields are just so fun to play around with. I always just have like kind of just the best time in the world trying to like maximize these little dots on the map. I think they're so great. There's something I've said it 100,000 times, but that's something that Civ 6 did so much better than Civ 5 or Civ 4. Like the feel of what you're doing on the map is just so different. I don't know if I think it's a better game than Civ 5 or Civ 4. I love Civ 4 so much. I've spent so much time on Civ 4. But I do think that they did get those feelings of perfecting your yields down. We'll purchase this grove. That gives us some really good tiles to work here, right? So that helps this city quite a bit. Art museum in Tula here. Still trying to figure out how we can increase the appeal here enough to get a preserve right here. Or a national park. I keep saying preserve. What's wrong with me? We want to get a national park right there. Is anybody willing to pay for this? You are. Is anybody willing to pay for this? You are. I don't want to keep feeding her things. But if she's willing to pay, I'm willing to take. 17, 144, 144, 144. I'll give you that. 152, 97, 97. I'll take the 152. And that should give us our archaeologist. And our archaeologist is going to come right down here to start taking all these things. What are you talking about, bankruptcy? I just bought a bunch of gold from you. The AI, so silly. It's 275 on culture. She's at 302 culture per turn. That is absolutely ridiculous what she's able to do here. She's kind of running away with things. Maybe I should have been a little bit more proactive dealing with her. She's kind of scary. There's a lot of stuff right down here. This is a pretty big army right over here. That's a little scary. That's a little nerve-wracking. Again, just more good tiles to work over here, which is great. Helping Nizhny Novgorod be a better city. I'll take your embassy. No longer despise me. Man, Saladin. Saladin's dead. Right? He's on like one city. He's got to be.
It's the Industrial Revolution.
Who's down here? Kumasi. Where is Saladin? He was a part of all this. Oh. Yeah. Jeddah's going. Man, if he falls, that's bad news for me. Because that makes a cultural victory even harder. That's actually bad news. I don't want him to die. Oh, I didn't build that preserve. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Let's get Maui, I guess. Let's look at the appeal here. We dropped the appeal a little bit. And we're going to have to... Actually, we're going to have to remove this whenever we build the preserve anyway. Start dropping forests through here. I don't really care about that barb being there. It's not really hurting me. I'd rather put Hercules to use. Arabia's trading with Indonesia, but I don't think trading's going to be enough to keep you alive, my man. You are out of the game. We'll throw another one there just to get a little bit more production going. Club of Hercules, finally picked that up, and we'll go here next. I can build my national park over here. That's something that we want to do. There's shipwrecks down here too that I kind of want to pick up. We'll grab our naturalists. Why is it wanting me to build down there? Is that just better? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, then we'll do it. That is just a better one. Oh, I should have taken that. That was a bunch of relics. Actually, I'm so used to her wanting that for my great works that I just click it away every time. Naturalist comes here, forms the national park. You, Hercules, goes up here, fixes that grove. Come down here. Why did I build a farm? That was dumb. I need that to be woods. You. I think it's about time that we consider building the sanctuary, but I think I could actually purchase it faster than I can build it. You need food. In order to get food, you're going to need housing. But I do think it is probably just better for you to build that. 1, 2. I don't have any shipyards or anything. Why don't I have shipyards? Because I went straight for steel. That's why. I handicapped myself a little bit. Going straight for steel. But I want that Eiffel. The Russian Eiffel Tower. So I didn't get a religion this game. I didn't have any tundra this game. I wasn't able to expand to get my cultural victory plan off this game. But I do have enough cities. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cities is enough to win the game. It all just is a matter of, did I get it done on time? Come over here. Do this. Do I already have that? No, because I would have culture bombed. A Peter Javelin. So we hit 237. You're still alive. So I would like you to come over here and steal from Gilgamesh. That's what we'll do with you. Come steal and make Gilgi angry. But I don't think he's going for a culture victory. Maybe I can get by with stealing a couple of times from old Gilgi. So we'll fix this. Not you. You're going towards the whales. An art museum is being built. 28 stinking turns on that. It might be worth just throwing down a neighborhood right here. So that is built. What else can I get you to do? Woods this, I guess. How long is it going to take to build my neighborhood? We can throw a neighborhood here. And then go back to the trader. And it might be worth getting that neighborhood out with Herc. I just don't have the food. That's my problem. I don't have enough food. when this is done, we're going to get more builders. Wow, my culture really pushed, right? It pushed way out here. It shouldn't be here.
The effect of the mass media is not.
Choose a civic. Let's go for capitalism. Claim a great person. We're going to go for Tolstoy. Get more builders. Tolstoy has nowhere he can go to put anything, so we're gonna send you to Tver and try, I guess. We'll delete this because we don't need it anymore. We've got one amazing tile and then a couple of decent tiles over here for governors. Let's promote you up to tourism. And maybe we can put a farm here. I've got 3 builder charges here, so let's go ahead and move that there then. People are spreading religions around. Jeddah's gonna fall. There's no way he keeps it. No way he stays alive. Qatar is kind of winning the culture front right now, which I'm not a big fan of, if we're being perfectly honest. You need to move back to Saratov. Create this great work. Oh, am I going to finish? 3 turns there. I can't get that out any faster. Let's turn off of this for 1 turn. And see if we can't get that wall finished. Gilgamesh, longsword. I want that wall. Will I get complained at by Gilgamesh? The AI really doesn't like it when you go into their territory. But that's too bad, my man. It's too bad. Okay, Aiden. Or Aden. Then you, my man, just go hang out in St. Petersburg, I guess. I got nothing for you to do. I have no places for you to put any of your stuff. And I am now officially over Arabia, the weakest player in the game. So, I mean, something. That's something. Isn't it amazing something? Not really, but it is a something. Now I need to switch back to steel. You, I would like you to transfer to Saratov and try to trade with Nazinga. Ah, not Mavimba, Nazinga. We'll finish that. That gives us a little bit of era score. And what can we do with you? I guess a spy. You go to sleep. And let's just keep it, let's just put you on auto explore whenever we can grab you next. Steel. For someone so focused on culture, we did pick up a lot of military techs here. Oh, and I can buy the sanctuary up here, which I will definitely do. Jeddah, I can reach Jeddah, but I can't reach any of hers. So I guess we go to Antananarivo to set up a trade post. That really sucks because I needed to be able to reach her. You just hang out and wait now. You're done. Hercules has really proven his worth this game. I really rely on Hercules way too much. I think it's become a crutch of my gameplay here. But it is what it is. If that's what we do, that's what we do. They put them in the game and I'm going to use them. Oh, I could have built that actually. Probably would have been better to build that. 18 stinking turns until I'm able to throw my preserve down. We only have 3 national parks. We're gonna need way more in order to win this game. I do need the appeal of these 2 tiles to go up. And in order to do that, 1, 2, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult to get that going. What I would like to do now that we finally got up here, plop down the Eiffel and just work it. So Saladin is gone, and that's going to make this much more difficult because we're going to be producing much fewer tourists per turn. I wish someone would liberate. Cut Guitarja down, liberate, but I don't want to go to war. I can win any game I want if I just go to war, right? So that's not too fun. I would rather just push through with this jank culture game. Just a real jank game here. 29 turns. And I need now to get up here to computers. That's going to take a little bit of time, but we need to get up there now. So I'm going to need some science. Computers increases our tourism by 25%. So that's going to give us almost 100 tourism. So that's something that we should work on and get to eventually. More barbarians this late in the game. It's kind of silly thinking about that there's going to be, you know, in the year 1615, but I'm flying around with like tanks and stuff almost. So like, are we really going to have barbarian problems at this point in time? Is it really something that we need to worry about? Our open borders have run out with everybody. We have to go through and refresh these things. Gilgi, you've been my friend since day one, bro. Be my friend still. And this has been a fairly peaceful game. We didn't get declared on early. We did get denounced a couple of times. We were able to expand pretty easily to 4 or 5 cities, and then we expanded off continent for a couple of more. This has been a fairly peaceful game. Even the AI hasn't really declared on each other very much. And this is why I think like John Curtin's declare war production bonus has sort of fallen off recently, because there's just a lot less war going around currently in the game. The AI will declare on you. They will pretty easily early game if you have a super warmonger nearby. But I found that to be less and less of a concern recently. If I put a wood tile here, I might be able to get my park right away. I need to figure out where I would put a preserve. Maybe here. But I think I could put a seaside resort there after we get the Eiffel. We can. Who did I run out? No, nobody? Oh, it's because the old one. Okay, so 5 turns until the Eiffel comes through. I don't like Anansi running through my territory. Usually, if the AI is running through your stuff with Anansi, they're gonna slurp some stuff up. And I don't want that. Oh my god, I forgot that there was a civ that I hadn't met at this point. Look at this. What do you look like? You're doing pretty well. I need to get a trade route to you as well. How we met the last civ of the game and turned 236? There's no way I win this culture victory, right? No possible way that I win this before somebody goes to space. Yeah, Guitarge is in space, Theodora's in space. And I'm just plinking along on my culture victory. What did I just get here? Yeah, that's meeting everybody. Just plunking along on this culture victory that's probably not going to work. I have to leave those undeveloped. Oh, so you're not able to be built. Oh, one of them has to be breathtaking, right? Or do I not own all these tiles? Swap. Yeah, there we go. Boom. There's a national park. So that's just one more national park. A temple would be nice. If I look at the appeal in the area, there are seaside resorts I can get. So it is worth building even more builders at this point. Even at this point. Yes, I'll give you the Research Alliance. That'll help boost me a little tiny bit. That'll speed up my science just ever so slightly. I want this because I want my city to grow. Let's go with trade. And let's give this to me. I don't think I'll win that one, but I will try. The World's Fair finished and I didn't even get close. Theodora, trade. Nazinga. Ah! Darn it. I dislike that. I don't like the fact that she was able to take that. Oh, I have so much cash. Why do I have so much money? Purchase that sanctuary. And then we'll come in here and we'll purchase this sanctuary. Look at this tile. 222 444. So 12 plus 4. So 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18 yields per this one tile. Look at how disgusting that is. And then when we come over here, we've got crazy yields galore in the capital as well. Doesn't really affect this, but I need the amenities for that one. It's just good. Just preserves. Preserves are good. They feel good. We already have our sanctuary over here because I see the production in gold. Almost finished with the Eiffel. No one's going to steal that from us. I want to get this here. What else do I need? Where can I get a preserve in this city? Here. I can get a preserve here. But it really only affects a couple of tiles. Weak tiles, but it's only a couple of tiles. Let's get Maui doing things. I want Maui to do Maui things. One more turn on that Eiffel. Civic ideology. Builder here. Governor title. Will promote you into luxury resources. One turn, please just give it to me. Chin has claimed Arthur. So the heroes are starting to go. They're being picked up slowly, one by one.
I ought to be jealous of
There's the Eiffel.
she is more famous. If you owe the bank $100.
Okay, now if we look at our appeal. I mean, look at this. Green appeal everywhere. Even on the desert, right? So just green appeal all over the place. That's why I like the Eiffel so much. This is why I like culture games so much, because look at these desert tiles. Oh my god, look at these desert tiles. What is going on here? Look at these. They're insane. These are ridiculous. I shouldn't be able to do this. If we look at appeal and we make sure, I really wish So if I swap this, then this tile is going to lose all of that. This is going to lose all of this, but we will swap it so we can get another national park out here. But look at these desert tiles. This is, you know what? This is ridiculous. This is going to be my thumbnail. So we're going to set this to remove hide yields. Look at it. This is insanity. Unit flags. Can I hide map labels? I sure can. And with this, everybody, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.